Okay. Yep.
Hey, you guys take the car and go. I'm gonna fix it. Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't connect my headphones, but we can just use the phone.
Okay. And what you could do then, maybe I can put you on speaker,
Yep.
and you can turn your audio off at that end.
All right, cool. I'll just mute it.
I think that'll work. Yeah. Okay. So you can still hear me, okay? Or are you getting feedback? Am I getting feedback? It's funny. You know what I might do? Um, right, there you go. You can hear me okay? Okay, cool. All right, so I'll get you to go back to what we did before, and if you could just share your screen. Did you have something to eat? Not yet. Got something coming. All right, cool. Right, remember we're going to go back, I think, to that other screen, which has all linked. We're at LinkedIn, so if you're able to go down to the other screen that we were sharing. I think I saw Basecamp on one of them as well. So it's not this. This would be yeah, that one on the right. See in the middle when you do it. See you got Basecamp there open. So click on that one. So when you're down the bottom. So not that. Yeah. So when you're down the bottom, when you were running over the cursor over, is it Internet Explorer that you're using? Chrome. So yeah, see in the middle then it's got our Basecamp message. Yeah, see that one there? Yeah, there you go. Awesome. So what I'll get you to do, because I think we've got pretty much, so I don't forget, I'll get you to hit send on this comment here, right? Before we then start this next little part, right? So just click send down the bottom that you just had there. Add this comment. So see that green box down there? Add this comment. That's it. And that gives me all those links that you've just done. Perfect. All right. And then let's go to LinkedIn up the top. Oh, sorry, it's on the one to the right. There you are. All right, awesome. And then I'm going to leave your picture, and that cover picture behind is perfect. So let's just go with the little pencil that's above PWD Care Foundation. Yeah. And then yeah, here we go. Pronouns, you can do that. Him and his. If you click on that, please select and go he, him. If you really want, yeah, it's a new thing. All right. So I would go. So founder and CEO at PWD Care. So where you've got that headline. The headline up above. Just click into that headline. You've got about 160 characters you can use here. So I would use founder and then get rid of that slash and just make it yeah. And then at PWD Care, yeah. Okay, cool. And then and then give yourself a space on either side of those. Yep, that's it. At PWD Care. I think we could almost. So what you might say is founder and CEO at PW Care. And then you know how you've got that space. I would actually explain what you do. You know how in Basecamp we've got the details of that we put before that. So if you go to Basecamp, and a bit like when we use the short for Twitter, I want you to put that in your heading as well. Some of that detail. NDIS service provider. So if you go to Basecamp on the top left, second for you, go there, yeah. And just scroll up. See this one here? Yep. I would actually do that. Giving with compassion. You could actually use giving with compassion, NDS support and respite accommodation provided by our caring staff. Just copy that part. Yep. Go back to LinkedIn. And so put that after PWD Care, I reckon. I reckon the foundation could stay in there as well, but I reckon that should be last. So I would, after where it says PWD Care, just go and paste that now. So you leave PWD Care. Well, it's okay. Yeah. So just do a paste now there. Maybe that's a dash, or actually do a stick again. Yep. And then instead of having a full stop where the staff is, do another stick there as well. Do a space and a stick. And I would also do why don't you call yourself director at PWD Care Foundation? Okay, and let's see let's copy all that for you so we don't lose it. You know how we did it. So when we go and save it, we want to make sure it saves. Yep. So go save. Yep, that should be okay. Let's see. Yep, that fits. Awesome. Cool. So then go back to that little. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay. So all you'll need to do is edit it and get rid of the. I'm surprised it let so many characters in. Yeah. So get rid of that house with garden. Yeah. Just do that again. So house with garden. I did. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's all right. Hopefully, I'll do the talking. You can just listen and do the actions. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hit copy, and then we go. Yep. Perfect. All right. So let's go save again. That's good now. All right. And then hit on the pencil again. Hit on that pencil above PWD Care NDIS provider. Yeah. Just want to see that everything else is correct. So scroll down a little bit. Just scroll down. Yeah. Australia 3000. Okay, that's all right. So you can go on that pencil where it says contact info URL. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you can do that first. Do your mobile. I would do the mobile because it's you. Yep. I'd put the office address in there. You can copy and paste it if you wanted, but otherwise you're probably just as fast typing. Yeah. Um, if you want people to say happy birthday, you may as well do. A lot of people be on holidays when it's your birthday, and go apply. Yeah, but then we're going to do a couple other little things. Go apply now. Yeah, and then so you can just close that box up the top right. Close it. Actually, go. No, yeah. So what did that say? I go save down the bottom first. Sorry, it gets go save. Yep. And then see where it's got South Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. Go contact info. Can I get you to click on contact info? Can you see the blue contact info above? There we go. Yep, awesome. Yep. So now I hit that pencil there again. Yeah. And see up the top right at the moment, you've got all those numbers after your name. I want you to click that little arrow where it's got the little arrow next to the 6 where your name is. It's got profile URL. Just click on that. Click on the little arrow. Yeah, or even click on that. Should be okay. Yep. Here we go. And the top right, see there's a little pencil on the right-hand side next to the 136. Edit your custom URL. Okay. And just do Rayad Midcaso. Yeah, so get rid of all the numbers. Get rid of the Midcaso. I'm no good at that. Midixo. How did say it again? Midaxo. Midaxo. Got you, Midaxo. And yeah, get rid of that little dash as well. I don't reckon there's going to be any other U in the world. Let's go save. See. Yes. All right. So now up the top it says go home. Just go back to home. If you click home up above on the top right. Oh yeah. And you can close the LinkedIn on the left. Yep. And now what I'll get you to do is click on me up the top again on the top right, and it's got me, yeah. And go view profile. Yeah. And then I'll get you to copy your new URL. So that URL you can use even in your link in your email and different things like that if you want to put it in there so people can see your public profile, and just paste that it. Yeah, just put it into Basecamp. You just start a new one. Start a new one under Our Lady there. So scroll down, you'll see there's another comment box. Oh, there it is. Yeah. You just put it underneath that. Actually, that's funny. It's letting you. Oh, that's the old one. That's right, because you just edited it. I would go add this comment like you already did. Just go add this comment and then go paste and then create a new comment. See down below, it's got add a comment now. Yeah, just go paste into there. Yep. All right, and then let's go back to LinkedIn now. Right, so basically that was what we wanted to, I was saying to you, we might finish off. So realistically, now we know that your organizations you're already connected to down below. So often I would do some of that stuff as well, but you've already got it connected. So this is the 80% really. That's what most people are going to look at, this part here, right? So that's kind of your business card. What the next thing I'll get you to do, if we just add one more tab, if you go to the plus tab on the right-hand side, far right, and we're going to create the while you've got everything open, I'm going to get you to create the publishing tool that we use. So go back to Basecamp, and in Basecamp you'll find there's a Publer link, and I'll get you to copy that. So scroll up to the top and back into and it's in the setup part. So if you go all the way up, and there, so that one there, see how it's got Publer Dify Social? Oh, there you go. Whoop, just a bit down again. It's underneath YouTube. So yeah, go down a bit, down a bit. Yep. You can copy and paste that into that new tab that you did, or you can just click on it. Up to you. Yeah, just do that. Yep. And then you can close that new tab that you open on the right-hand side, eh? Okay. And here I'm going to get you to log in using the same details that we use for Instagram and for Twitter. So you log in, you do your Ray at, yeah, I think so. That's the one you've been using. Yeah, so the main one. So Ray at PWD. Yep. Yeah. And then go and copy the Instagram password. There it is. You've put it down the bottom there too, yeah? See it's below, yeah, that's the one. I went on my balcony and got a bit I stood in the sunshine. It was nice. Oh, what's that saying? Rayad at PWD Care, invalid email. Oh, yeah, paste that password in there again. Oh, you know why? Click sign up, not log in. Do sign up. This is PWD Care. Yep. Yep. Click on I'm not a robot. Yep. Or crosswalks. And then, yeah, hit sign up. Is that doing anything? Yep. There you go. So you get an email to you, and then you just click on that email and you'll be able to log in. There you go. And, yep. There you go. Yeah, you can close the one on the right now, the other one. And while you've got them in there, I'm going to get you to do a few things, right? Actually, it might be just as easy for me to do it. I think I'll leave it. I'll do it. Yep, because but basically that's there now, so that's good. So let's go to the sort of planning and connecting part, which I know you're quite keen on, but we'll have to sort of go through a little bit quickly, right? Just so you understand. But essentially, the first thing that I want you to do, and who we normally use as an example, is just put in that search bar up the top. Just put in Brimbank City Council for me. There you go. Yeah, click on that one. Yeah, you are. You're going to click on follow for a start. So you may as well follow that so you know what's going on. And then I'm going to get you to click on, see how it's got 552 employees on LinkedIn? I'll get you to click on the 552 employees on LinkedIn. Yeah. Director of Community Programs at Banyule Council. That's weird. She must probably used to be at Brimbank Council. I know Tom Rasmosky. You could connect with any of these people, but the ones I'm particularly want, so somebody like John McDonough, he's a great guy. He'd be worth you connecting with. He's the head of community development, community care. So click on connect and then add a note. And I'm going to get you to copy and paste that note. You're going to say, hi, John. I run a local NDS service provider, NDS service provider business, something along those lines. Yeah. I reckon you probably don't even need to say that, because you might actually say, you might finish up doing it for a few others, but that's okay. What you could say, I run a local NDIS service from offices from Sunshine offices, is what you could say. From our Sunshine office. Yep, like it. And then what you just say, it would be good to connect, and stay in touch. Something, and I reckon good to connect and stay in touch at this stage, and then you can work out what you do next. I'll talk about that in a second. Kind regards, Ray, right? So, and yeah. Yeah, in fact, I would almost do it like a text. I would bring that kind regards up and the Rayad up, and just keep it all on lines to save yourself that bit and then bring it up. Kind regards, Ray or Rayad. Just make your Sunshine a capital, yeah? Yeah. And is it a capital? I can't see, it's a bit small on mine, but yeah, just copy that now. Just copy that little bit of blurb, right? Because there might be others that we're going to do, right? Copy that and go send. Yeah. And then see this guy here, Mark Davies, State and Local Government Financial Management Expert and Advisor. I don't know, he could be, but here, this one lady definitely, Nicole Charman, right? She runs all the events and stuff like that. So click on Nicole Charman and just go paste and just say, hi, Nicole. And go send. And then see Peter Forbes, he's another one down below. He's also economic development, yeah? Right. Okay, and hit send. Now, because of timing, I want you just to paste that into Basecamp. And then I'm going to give you some homework. Is that okay? Okay, so that's your paste, right? So you can use a variation of that sort of message. You could do that to, firstly, you could do it to local government. You could do it to Wyndham. You could do it to Melton. You could do it to City of Melbourne, and you could probably do it to Maribyrnong, right? You could, and you don't necessarily have to say out of your Sunshine office, but you could say you run out of from Melbourne's West or something along those lines, right? So again, surrounding councils, NDIS. I don't know if there's NDIS, if there's people that you would search around NDIS or things along those lines. But the other thing is, anybody that you've ever received a business card from, or anybody in that you've made contact with, straight away, as I said, just because I know he's interested in, I'll connect you with just up the top there. Go reset those filters. See where it just go reset on the right hand side next to all filters. Just below that a little bit. Yeah, go reset. Yep. And just in there, I'll get you to put in Bill. Actually, you know what? I won't even get you to do Bill. I'll get you to do because I don't know how to spell his name. Bill, Bill space. Bill's short. You might as well go. Yeah, connect with Bill. Go on, connect with Bill. Seriously, you might as well. He'll connect with you. So you might. That's clearly at the federal level, right? Right. So go connect. Yep. And go add a note. Add a note. Basically, before you always add a note and just say hi, Bill. Hi, Bill. I run a local. It would be good to connect and stay in touch. Yep. Yeah. Out of our sunshine. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, he knows that. He's in Essendon. Yeah, he's in Essendon, so that's okay. So he knows it. He'll know it. Yep. So essentially, as long as you put their name and do this, if they're using LinkedIn, they'll connect with you because people love reading their own name, right? The next step is, even for somebody like Bill, you could say, "Hey, Bill, I'm wondering if you can point me in the right direction. Can you help me? Who do you think would be the best person to speak to, or within, or can you point me in the right direction? Who would be good people for me to speak to around federal government support, for instance?" Right? So similarly, in local government, you could do a little message. It just says, I can't think of her name, but you could say, "Can you let me know what sort of support is available to businesses such as mine in the city of Brimbank?" Does that make sense? So in other words, we don't want to just create a list for a list's sake, right? What we want to do is do a little follow-up, particularly people in your space. You're asking for help, right? So as soon as you ask for help, people like to help, particularly people that are in government. But at the same time, you could do it for sponsors. You could do it for other people, that could say, "Hey, are you interested in? I run a foundation. We support, So that's the thing. So, but the saying, selling is repelling. So the idea is you create a relationship first, then you start a dialogue with them in terms of what you're hoping to achieve. Does that make sense? Awesome. Okay, so you can literally. My challenge to you is to get your first 500 connections. Once you get 500, you become 500 plus, and it won't take you long because LinkedIn is like gamification, right? It'll suggest people that you might know, and the good thing for you is it'll suggest people in similar industries to the people that you're already involved, connected with. So it'll be more government people, more NDIS people, more carers, that sort of stuff. So that's what you want to do, right? Awesome. So then the next thing I'll get you to do now is to actually go to our PWD Care company page. So if you can put it in search, if you like, it might be the quickest way. Oh, sorry, your company page on LinkedIn. So go to LinkedIn. Yeah. And a little bit like you probably did on Facebook, right? Is if you go scroll down. Sorry, no, it's just admin tools on the right-hand side underneath viewers member. It's already asking you actually there, but see, it's got invite connections. Yeah. And so you basically, the reason I say get to 500 as quick as possible is because you actually get given 100 invites every month. So you can invite all of your connections to be following your page. And what that means is LinkedIn's algorithm is more generous than Facebook's. And so when I'm posting to LinkedIn, those people that are following will automatically see it. Does that make sense? So you can, in fact, you probably, I think you could probably just go click, click, click. You might pick and choose a couple of them that yeah. But yeah, it's strange that they don't. Because really, particularly when you've got, the reason they don't is because you've got a limit of 100 and a lot of people would have more than 100. And if you go select all, it's going to select more than you're allowed to use. So the quickest thing would just be to go click, 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 click. Yeah? Yep. You can do a few now just so you know. All right. So that's how we invite people to the company. And as I said, and just go no thanks for now. Yep. Yep. All right. So that's LinkedIn. The other stuff, because Twitter and Instagram is new, I'll get you to go to Twitter first. And these are all about B2B type connections, right? So see how already you've got on the right-hand side, it's got You Might Like, The Age and Dan Andrews. I would follow both of those, yep, because they're clearly local. And then go show more. Click on show more in there. And the thing about this one, so at the moment, because there's not too much that you're following, what I'll get you to do, up the top where it's got search Twitter, I'll get you to start by, let's do the same as before. Let's do Brimbank to start with, B-R-I-M-B. Let's see if Brimbank is on here. It should be. Here you go. Click on Brimbank Council. Yeah. So we could follow them. But do you see underneath on the three, it's got 346 people that they're following? 346. If you click on that 346, then what you can do is you can go and follow all of the people that they're following, right? So like City of Maribyrnong, all the different ones, right? So basically, I think it maxes out at about 2,000, right? So basically, but this is the only way you're really going to get others to follow you, right? So what you do, I'm not suggesting you do sit down and do 2,000 at a time, but you might want to do 200 at some point and then go, okay, I've done my first 200. Are they connecting back? If they're not, maybe then do your next 200, then do your next 200 sort of thing, right? The other thing is, so that's how you could do it from a council, but what if you put NDIS into search Twitter? Yeah. And go, there it is. It's down below. It's underneath Bill Shorten. What's he saying? Yeah, just found $250,000. Good tip into the NDIS. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you are. So go follow. Follow NDIS. And below, just see down below, it's got, there they are, yeah. And you can probably follow that Every Australian Counts. Yeah, and you know how you were talking about there's some good Indigenous ones as well, so basically, but see if you click on NDS then, if you click on NDS themselves, the purple next to the purple, it's got the little tick. If you click on NDIS, yeah, and you can look at who they're following. See how they got 461, yep. And they're big, right? So you probably don't want to follow your competitors, but you might want to follow. Oh, is that good? Yeah, so follow them then. So this is probably the best one for you to probably look through and follow whatever's relevant, yeah? Awesome. You can also see who's following them, right? Correct. And you can do the same thing on Instagram, but because Instagram is owned by Facebook, you got to make sure that you don't start looking like you're a robot. So they'll make you they want you to do it slowly. So you're best off doing it about 20 at a time. Okay, so we'll go to Instagram next. Yep, search for NDIS. Yep. Yeah, give them a follow, and you can see that they're following 290. Yeah, so if you click on who they're following up the top. Yeah. Yeah, so all the things that might help you in terms of that might be relevant, again, you can give them a follow. But then to get a more local feel, you might want to go and, as I said before, look at the local councils, look at the local support services, anybody else that's relevant, Meals on Wheels, I don't know, that sort of stuff, you know what I mean? Anything that's relevant locally. But is that easy enough? And you know what, Ray, as well, this is a lot easier done on your phone, when you're sitting back, you're sitting back watching the TV or something or other, right? It doesn't take much brain space. It's just pretty simple stuff, yeah? Awesome. So let's now do that on Facebook as well. At the moment on Facebook, you've got if Facebook is next to Instagram there, yeah, up the top on the left-hand side, but you're in the business account. Yeah. So maybe we'll open the blue one up. So we'll keep this business one open, but then we'll create just open Facebook up in a different one now. Fridays are good though, eh? You are going to sleep well tonight. Oh, really? I'm making you talk too much. Oh, you got to eat it. Keep eating. I'm going to talk to you. You eat while I talk. You might have to ask him does it need heating? Click on newsfeed for me. So it's got newsfeed. See there on the underneath home, it's got newsfeed. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't show that button depending on what view you're on. So I'll just get you to copy newsfeed and paste it into your into Basecamp as well, just in case at any stage you're like, oh, where the heck's newsfeed gone? So it's basically all you need to do is /news_feed. Okay. But click back to Facebook, the blue icon on the right-hand side. Yeah. And see in here, it's already showing you ones that you're following, which is good. So scroll down a little bit, but you'll get that same thing in terms of who else you might like to follow, right? So go see more. Go click on see more. And then the same thing, right? So if you haven't, it looks like you have done some of this before, but I would go and follow as many as you think's relevant, right? Yep. Yep. Correct. So look, this is this one, it will shut you down pretty quickly when you do too many. So I'll just get you to close that box for now, and I'm going to show you a couple other things, right? So the other thing is you can go search Facebook up the top and click up in the search on the left-hand side. Yeah, click in that word next to the magnify and just write Brimbank City Council for us. There we go. Yep. And so click on them now in the And then what you want to do is follow it as your page. So next to contact us, there's 3 dots. See those 3 dots and go. Actually, don't click on contact us. Click on the 3 dots. Is that what it is? I'll click away again. Try again. Find support. Well, that's weird. You're in as Ray. Message, find support or report page. I want to like this page as you. Help to provide. I want to see. Usually you can see like as your page. That's strange. Let's go back to your page. So down on the left-hand side, and have you invited people to your page? Those 3 dots there. If you click on the 3 dots. So underneath, so next to the magnifying glass, click on those 3 dots again. Yeah. Yeah. And then invite your friends. And this one you may well be able to select all. Okay. So again, you just you can just do that one. Yeah. So again, that's how you can do that. Yep. Easy. But what you should be able to do, just out of interest, search in Facebook up the top and do Dify Social for me. Dify Social. And go enter. Yeah. And just click on that up the top. And see, and try those 3 dots again. There you go. Like is your page. Right. So I don't know why you didn't get that for Brimbank Council, right? So yeah, and then you just go submit. But basically, that's how you like. So if you don't see them showing in your, when it's suggested, then what you can do is go and search for them, and you can like it as your page that way, this way as well. Yeah. So I don't know why it's not letting you. Maybe they don't like. Maybe they don't enable. Maybe they don't have that feature enabled or something. Who knows? Very strange. But anyway, we know we can do it. So next thing we're going to do, that's how we connect. That's that part. So as you said, that's just a little bit easy homework that you can do. Doesn't cost you anything other than time. Yeah, that's all it is. So you can get others helping as well. Next thing is just go to the little suitcase Facebook, which is next to LinkedIn. Yep. And we're going to go to the little hamburger bar up the top there. So up the top above PWD Care on the left-hand side, there's 3 lines on the left-hand side, 3 lines. They call it a hamburger, just above. Yeah, that's it. Yep. And then I'll get you to go. We've already done Ads Manager. We know that. So I'm going to get you to click on Events Manager for me underneath Business Settings. Yep. There's a chance this isn't connected, but it may be. Let's see. I know it is. Add pixel for kit. Right, so that's probably something else maybe, but let's have a look. What I'm going to get you to do is see the green plus. Click on that one. Connect a new data source. Yep. And go web on the left-hand side. And just connect. Yep. And go Facebook Pixel on the right-hand side. Yep. And then name your pixel is PWD Care. Just you can close that, yeah, and then just copy and paste the website into that part there. The next, yeah, and then just go confirm for now. For some reason, you don't get the little email thing. Let's see what. So what I'll get you to do is just close that thing there for WordPress for account. So just close that. I'll just get you to copy the URL up above, and I'm going to generate it for you. So just copy that. Yep. And I'll send, just put it into Basecamp underneath the newsfeed there. But that's the bit of code. It's about 10 or 12 lines that you just need to get your web person to put behind the website, right? So I'll give you instructions around that, and I can always send it to them as well, yeah? Or if you're doing it in-house. I don't know if you and Gemma use the same people, but yeah, so you do. Okay, no worries. Okay, cool. So let's go back to the suitcase. And then what I'll get you to do again, there's the little hamburger, the 3 lines underneath the house. And then I'm going to get you to go audiences, right? So often we have to do billing, but I know your billing's okay, right? You're already doing your billing. You know that's associated okay. Yep. So have you ever done an saved audience before? Do you know? Okay, well we're going to create a standard basic one now for you, yeah? He did. He went through it as well. But it was hard to get him to sit in the office up beyond the first couple of hours. He was in and out. Yes, he did. But we were actually in. He was a bit like you, though. He did get calls to action to do different things. Um, yeah. Well, the thing is, this is your asset. I want you to own it, and then once we've done this, then there isn't much else that as I said, it's like the homework stuff you can do. So now what I get you, as you said, create. When you click on that button, you're exactly right. Click on the blue button there, yep, and go saved audience down below. That one, yep. Is that doing it? What's happening? Just click on that one. Oh, there we go. Here we are. Yep. So we're going to call this one 2021 PWD Care. You've got an extra 0 in between 20 and 21. It's all right. Yeah, exactly. Right. Now what I want you to do is where it's got include locations, just type in the street that your office is on. So down below it's got include. Yeah, just type in the street address. You don't even need the number really. Just put in the street. Actually, it's quite a long road though, isn't it? Maybe you do. Maybe it would, but that's yeah. And write sunshine. It's going to say Melbourne. So just go click on the one that says Melbourne. Actually, Sunshine Marketplace is probably fine. It's probably okay. See below, it's got yeah, that's it. And then instead of making it plus 2 kilometers, I want you to make it plus 25 kilometers. Yeah. And go enter. Oh, did that work? Or maybe use the little thing and just bring it out. Okay. So it takes you right into Melbourne. Do you do much on the Melbourne side? Okay. Let's start with this then for now. And then but you've got places in Melton and Sunbury or no? No. Okay. For now, let's just leave it as our basic one. Let's do that. The next thing I'll get you to do. What age are we looking at? Is it sort of 18 plus? So scroll down a little bit. It looks like our ages are okay. Do you have people as old as 65, or should it be a little bit younger? Okay, so let's make it. Maybe put an upper age there. Yeah. Is that the same for referrers though? Would the referrers sometimes be quite old or not? No. Okay. No worries. All right. And then in the detailed targeting, I'll get you to write down a couple of things. Maybe family caregivers or something, or caregiver. Caregiving, caregiver. Maybe just make it carer. Or just, yeah, so go back, take the cursor back and just do carer. Personal care? Personal care might be like deodorant and stuff. I reckon take that out. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Let's start with an easy one. Wheelchair. Is that spelt right? Wheelchair. It should bring up suggestions there. There you go. Yeah, click on wheelchair. Click on Paralympic. Paralympic. You know, Paralympic. Para and then LY. Yeah, just L and then YM. M for me. Yeah. Para. para limp. Just M for Mike. That's right. L. Yeah. Paralympic Games. Click on Paralympic Games. Yeah. And now we're gonna make, and just this time just write carer. CARER. Caregiver. Yep. Click on that. Right, now just do suggestions. Click on suggestions. Paralympic sport. Yeah, why not? If they're interested in Paralympic sport, there's a good chance they've got mobility aid, disability, you can do, if there's multiple, it's just because it's spelled different. So do any of the disability ones that are the same. So see how it's got caregiver, independent living, or no? What about type in respite? See what happens when you do respite in there. See if anything comes up. But you might just need to bring it down a bit so you get the suggestions. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, click on that one. Yeah. And then do your suggestions again. Special needs education and disability again. Yeah. What about community support? Community support worker or community support up the top if you type that in. Yep. Special needs. Yeah, personal support, special needs teacher probably, because they could be referrers. Special educator. Home care. Yeah, home care provider. Yeah. Healthcare assistance. Support worker, job title. See how it's got all those job title ones. Yeah. Cool. Let's scroll up on the right-hand side, see how many people are in this target audience now. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that, right? So anything around that sort of 150 to 250,000, I'm pretty happy with for a starting audience, right? So let's just click create this audience, right? And then when you click on that 2021 PWD Care in the middle there, just click on that one. Yeah, yeah. I just get you to copy it and paste it into Basecamp for us, right? From the bottom to the top or the top to the bottom. Actual fact, yeah, just do the link. That's fine, yep. Okay, audience created. Right. As I said, you've probably put your billing in, but can I get you, if you're able to, maybe go, because we like to associate the same that you have with Facebook. Are you able to associate that with our Easy Debit and invoicing, Ray? Do you want to go to your Gmail and Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Do that. I'll show you where to find it on your Yeah. Yeah, follow that link. That's it. All you need to do, it's very straightforward. So you just search Easy Debit and you basically do the click through and basically you just put your company stuff in there. That'll be awesome. Good one. No worries. Hang on, no, so that's all right. So all as I said, and probably what you might want to do is check that your company is also associated with your Facebook ads. So that's what you want to have done as well. Yeah, that's good. Maybe just make a little note for self, right? So just associate. So if you click here and you go into the three underneath the hamburger again. Yeah, just go there and go billing. Yeah. If at any time you need to, just for yourself again, if at any time your card expires or whatever reason it gets pinched, then you go into this part. See where it's got payment settings up the top. Click on payment settings up the top there. Yeah. And this is where you should now see me in there as well, because we've got ads management on it, right? Because now we've set it up under the business manager. Yeah, and so to see how you got a primary one there and you've got a secondary one. So I would copy that link for yourself, just so that if for any reason you need to change or whatever, update it, that's there for you too, right? So that's just for your understanding. Yeah. And because we did the business manager early, it's really only the audience and the pixel that we normally have to do. So I'll get you to go back to, or you're in Basecamp. You can probably add that comment now, Ray, I reckon. And then because I know you want to eat your lunch, I'm going to go to the top again now, right? So, your breakfast. That's right, man. Yeah, you've been. It's a long day for you today. Let's add that one. And then scroll up the top here. I just want to make sure. Then the other thing I want to talk to you about, it's pretty easy for your business, right? So I'm going to almost give you a prescription of what I think would be best to share for you, right? So we've done the ads. We've done the ad side of thing now. Scrolling up just a little bit further, what I want to have a look at now is Monday to Friday posting. So if you go to the just scroll up a little bit more, just so we see Monday. And then what I'll get you to do is click to the website. I've got the website open, actually. I can probably talk to you about it. Oh, yeah, we were in planning. Further down. In fact, I don't probably even need you to go in here. It was just to remind me what I need to finish off with. And the last thing I want you to have a look at is if you go to your website, because I know you've got a lot of content, right? So what I was wanting to do is, I reckon for you, services. In fact, I'm going to write it down for myself, and then I'll add it into here, right? So my suggestion would be, firstly, I want to get access to this video. I think I could probably. Is there a way that you can make sure that? Yeah. Can you send that to me, or add it to Basecamp, or add it to Dropbox? So this video I want to post, and this is what I want to use as our ad campaign, right? And we'll probably just do a $3 plus $3, right? Not a lot of money to start with, right? Just to do awareness and traffic, yeah? So I just need a copy of that video. The second thing is, Monday, I want to talk about the services that you offer, yeah? Tuesday, I'm going to talk about the accommodation available. Wednesday, I'm not going to talk about you at all. I'm going to go and do some ambush social media marketing, right? I'm going to basically, I'm going to go in and sort of see what Brimbank's posting, see what NDIS is posting, and maybe share that back to your page with something along the lines of, if it's appropriate, contact us, So that would be a share day, and like other people's posts. So it's where I get the attention of other people. On Thursday, I want to talk about the foundation. Yeah. So I want to talk about the foundation and share that video, probably just from YouTube. I'm going to. Yeah, so basically I'm going to do a write up of the planning session and I'm going to talk about that. Yep. So we'll do the foundation and on Friday, if you click on news, what does news do? Yeah. Okay. Really? Okay. Well, I would have thought that sounds strange. I'm surprised that. So, but really, Friday, what we'd want to do is go. I reckon we already know you've got Google reviews, right? So I'd use some reviews. I'd post from the home page, and I'll post from the about page, right? So essentially, it's going to be more about why why choose PWD Care. That's basically what Friday is going to be about. That's it. I think if you, yeah, as I said, there's a couple of other things. The obvious thing is, the little homework I gave you. The other homework that is good is is if you and others can just like your own posts at times, right? You're basically on your phone or others in between liking what your network might be posting about, or just on Facebook, like it as Rayad. You'll see that Stephen G. Hubbard's going to like stuff. I just want you and others to do the same. It tricks Facebook and LinkedIn to think it's more popular, right? So if we like our own stuff, it helps get Facebook thinking, oh, this is a good popular post, right? So we like our own stuff, and it's a soft and easy way of sharing our stuff to our network, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you do that, and I'm going to continue to remind you month in, month out to do that, but yeah, that'll be good. But I reckon you've had a long day, and I reckon we've done pretty well. All things considering, I'm going to stop the yeah. Yeah. Really, you are a good trusting mate to have, and I hope to have lunch with you one day where you say the same thing to me. Steve, take my car. Yeah, well done. No, you're doing good. I appreciate that we had to fit in. I'm glad. I was worried when I get a text at 3 o'clock in the morning. Usually, that's not a good sign for me. So yeah, we got there.